Have you ever experienced the feeling that your own mind is acting as a barrier? It's a common struggle that many of us encounter. Our minds possess the incredible ability to generate thoughts, ideas, and emotions, but sometimes they can also become a source of distress. Think about those moments when you find yourself plagued by self-doubt, anxiety, or a continuous stream of negative self-talk. It's akin to being ensnared in a cycle of your own thoughts, and it can be suffocating. However, there's no need to despair because there is an exit from this mental confinement. It all commences with awareness. Recognizing that you are not your thoughts is a profound realization. You are the observer of your thoughts, the one who can take a step back and make decisions about which thoughts to engage with and which ones to release. This realization constitutes the initial step towards regaining control over your mind. Allow me to share some valuable insights on how to break free from being enslaved by your thoughts. To stop being a captive of your thoughts, you must first understand how your brain functions. Visualize your brain as a complex web of connections in constant activity. It resembles a bustling city of neurons, each communicating with its neighboring neurons through a symphony of electrical signals. These signals underpin your thoughts, emotions, memories, and behaviors. Now, one of the pivotal elements in liberating yourself from the chains of your mind is to grasp the concept of neuroplasticity. This remarkable phenomenon refers to your brain's capacity to adapt and change throughout your lifetime. Think of it as a mental gym, where you can strengthen certain neural pathways and weaken others based on your experiences and choices. Consider learning a new skill, like playing a musical instrument. Initially, it may feel like a challenge as your brain's neurons establish new connections. However, with practice and repetition, these connections become more robust and efficient. It's akin to forging a new pathway through a dense forest, making it progressively easier to navigate each time you tread that route. Here's the exciting part. Neuroplasticity empowers you to reshape your brain. If you've grown accustomed to negative thought patterns or self-limiting beliefs, you can actually rewire your brain to foster more positive and expansive thinking. It's akin to providing your brain with a software update, replacing outdated programs with improved versions. Consider this scenario. You have a significant work presentation approaching. You've diligently prepared, mastering your material, and possessing the skills needed to excel. However, as the day approaches, you begin to experience those familiar butterflies in your stomach. Your mind races with what-if scenarios. What if you stumble over your words? What if your colleagues believe you lack knowledge? What if you embarrass yourself? In this situation, it's as if your mind has assumed control, steering you down a path of self-doubt and anxiety. Your thoughts act as a potent current, dragging you away from your initial confidence. This classic example demonstrates how your mind can sometimes take the reins, hijacking your emotions and behaviors and leading you into a negative spiral. Your mind tends to cling to these negative thought patterns and magnify them. It's akin to a broken record that endlessly replays the same tune, and the more you listen, the more these thoughts solidify into your reality. It's as though your mind is constructing a fortress of self-limiting beliefs around you, preventing you from fully realizing your potential. Now let's delve into how to escape this cycle. It's comparable to regaining control over a wild horse that has been running rampant. The initial step is awareness, recognizing when your mind is seizing control. When you catch yourself descending into negative thoughts, pause and question. Is this thought rooted in facts or mere assumptions? Is it propelling me forward or holding me back? Next, engage in cognitive reframing. Remember, your mind has a penchant for playing tricks, distorting reality, and exaggerating your fears. It's time to challenge these distortions. For every negative thought, seek evidence that contradicts it. If your mind insists that you're not good enough, compile a list of your accomplishments and strengths as evidence to the contrary. The persistent inner voice is akin to a well-meaning yet excessively cautious parent, cautioning you about potential pitfalls. It draws from past experiences and fears, often magnifying negative possibilities. It operates like an internal risk assessment system, striving to keep you safe but also inhibiting your growth. Consider this scenario. You're mingling with new people, and that voice re-emerges. It asserts that you're not interesting enough, that people won't like you, and that you're out of your element. It functions as an ongoing commentary, casting doubt on your social skills and triggering self-consciousness. So how can you overcome this internal dialogue and move forward? It's akin to taming an agitated beast within. The first step is recognizing the voice for what it is, a product of your mind's effort to safeguard you. Instead of attempting to completely silence it, acknowledge its presence without letting it dictate your actions. Subsequently, practice self-compassion. Picture it as consoling that persistent voice with understanding and kindness. Imagine treating yourself as you would a dear friend who is grappling with challenges. Remind yourself that it's perfectly normal to have doubts and fears, but they need not define your choices. As you cultivate mindfulness, you'll discover that the persistent voice begins to lose its hold, affording you the power to decide whether to heed its cautions or move forward despite them. It's akin to granting yourself permission to take calculated risks and embrace uncertainty as a catalyst for personal growth. Preparation is akin to charting your course before embarking on a journey. It entails collecting the knowledge, skills, and resources required to navigate the twists and turns. Just as a hiker equips themselves with proper gear and a trail map, you equip yourself with information and a plan. Consider a real-life situation, such as a job interview. You recognize that you're an excellent fit for the role, but that nagging inner voice we discussed earlier surfaces, suggesting you might falter or forget what to say. This is where preparation emerges as your hidden advantage. Research the company, practice responses to common interview questions, and visualize yourself succeeding. It's akin to creating a safety net of readiness that bolsters your confidence to face the interview with determination. Thorough preparation conveys a message to your subconscious that you're well prepared and capable of handling the challenge. Preparation isn't solely about practical considerations. It also involves fostering a growth-oriented mindset. Picture embarking on a new project that lies beyond your comfort zone. Instead of dreading failure, you approach it with the perspective that every step, whether a success or setback, serves as a learning opportunity. It's akin to transforming uncertainty into a chance for personal development. Here's a valuable tip. Avoid over-preparing to the point of paralysis, which is analogous to endlessly adjusting your shoelaces at the race's starting line as the gun goes off. Striking the right balance between being well-prepared and leaving room for spontaneity and adaptability is key. It's about finding that sweet spot where you feel confident yet open to the unexpected. Reprogramming your brain's reward system is like teaching an old dog new tricks. The initial step is awareness. Identify the habits or behaviors you want to change, including the triggers and rewards associated with them. Once you've recognized these patterns, it's time to introduce new routines. Think of it as forging a new path through familiar terrain. Suppose you aim to reduce your social media usage. Instead of mindlessly scrolling when boredom strikes, replace this habit with something more rewarding, like reading a book, going for a walk, or practicing mindfulness. By offering your brain alternative sources of pleasure, you gradually rewire its expectations. Mindfulness is a potent tool in this process, akin to shedding light on your actions and reactions. Incorporating delayed gratification is like training your brain to appreciate the journey rather than just the destination. Imagine you're working on a project. Instead of seeking immediate relief through distractions, commit to completing a specific task before rewarding yourself with a break. Over time, your brain starts associating a sense of accomplishment with the reward, rather than seeking instant gratification. I hope these insights have sparked inspiration within you, highlighting your ability to break free from the chains that have restrained you within the realm of your thoughts. Please share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments below. I'm genuinely eager to learn from your viewpoint. If you appreciate this type of content, I recommend watching the video displayed on the screen. Click on it to continue watching.